A lone Indian mariner set sail on a daring voyage, one that would quietly change the course of Asian history forever. Driven by trade, exploration, and the pull of the unknown, he journeyed eastward, far beyond familiar shores. His ship crossed the vast Indian Ocean, navigating the Bay of Bengal toward the distant lands of the Mekong Delta, modern-day southern Vietnam and Cambodia. But fate intervened. Near the coast, his vessel was attacked by pirates. Badly damaged and unable to sail further, the ship was forced to beach itself near the Mekong Delta so the crew could make urgent repairs. What began as a disaster soon became destiny. While repairing the ship, the mariner and his crew encountered Queen Soma, a fierce warrior ruler of the local Funan clan, an early Indianized kingdom spanning parts of present-day Cambodia and Vietnam. According to legend, Soma did not welcome the foreign sailor as a guest. She confronted him with weapons in hand, testing his courage and resolve. Instead of retreating, he stood his ground. Impressed by his bravery, leadership, and knowledge, Queen Soma made an extraordinary decision for her time. She proposed marriage. This was not merely a union of two individuals, but a meeting of worlds. Together, the mariner and Queen Soma founded the Funan dynasty, blending Indian political ideas, writing systems, maritime trade practices, and religious traditions with powerful local customs. Under their rule, Funan rose as one of Southeast Asia's earliest organized states and a major hub of ancient oceanic trade. From this foundation, Indian culture spread across Southeast Asia, not through conquest, but through peaceful exchange. The influence of Funan would later shape great civilizations such as the Khmer and the Cham, leaving lasting marks on architecture, governance, language, and belief systems. Centuries later, economist and historian Sanjeev Sanyal brought renewed attention to this forgotten journey and proposed honoring that mariner's legacy, recognizing him as the first named Indian mariner whose recorded voyage reshaped an entire region. He proposed a design to revive ancient maritime heritage through authentic construction techniques.
This design is actually based on a painting in Ajanta. So I made this idea to many people, including the Honorable Prime Minister, and so they supported me, funding from the Ministry of Culture and the support of the Indian Navy. The fact that the technology that was used to build these ancient ships was a very peculiar one. They didn't nail their ships together for the most part. Dominant technology was of stitching these ships together. The planks were taken and they were stitched together.
Here the planks that we are using are called Anjali. So this wood needs to be bent to suit the shape of the ship. The way we achieve that is, plank is first is clamped and then you pour hot water on that. So that is poured over a period of 2-3 days and then hammered, and that shape is got.
To understand what the keel is, this is the backbone of the ship, and this is in some ways has to be the strongest part, and that has already been laid out. It goes all the way. Remember, the ship is going to be 21 meters long.
Foundation 2 pieces. That is joint. That's the level joint. Then we cut the mold, seating height cut the mold, our foundation.
I said, where is the design? He said, this is the design. Can you build it?
It is a much bigger challenge than building Madhi and Taran.
We had to procure the right kind of wood while procuring the raw material. We are procuring natural materials like khundrus, which is a resin that they are using between the planks.
Hard work.
The design is also being tested at IIT Madras. They are going to do experiments and validate it.
There have been a lot of challenges that we've had to face, since the construction of the ship. The rains in Goa have been quite crazy this year.
Do remember that this ship is 1600 to 2000 year old design. This Harappan anchor is a 4,000 to 5,000 year old design.
A Harappan-style stone anchor and motifs like the Gandabaranda eagle and Sima Yali on the bow. On December 29, 2025, the vessel departed Porbanda for Muscat, Oman, retracing ancient Gujarat-Oman trade routes, with plans to extend the voyage to Southeast Asia. This ship was named after that mariner, the man who sailed from the Indian Ocean to Cambodia and Vietnam nearly 2,000 years ago and went on to become a ruler of that region. His name was Kaundinya. INSV Kaundinya revives a 2,000-year-old craft lost to colonial narratives, proving ancient Indian vessels suitable for ocean voyages through modern science. Chinese chronicles from the 3rd to 5th century CE mention a Brahmin from India arriving by sea.
They do not record a specific city or port. But this is not just the story of a shipwreck. It is the story of how a single voyage became a bridge between civilizations. Sometimes history doesn't change through wars. It changes when cultures meet.